this virus, and the customer has no idea that they have it, not showing symptoms in any way. And again, we worry about the people who are working in the store as well. For the protection of these employees, the people who are serving us every single day, that we made this decision. And although it's not a mandate now, it is clearly in the best interest to wear a mask in retail. It gives added protection to others. And when you wear a mask, you're protecting those around you from possibly getting sick. The wearing of the mask is not really so much to protect you, but is to protect others. And then, of course, if everybody's wearing the mask, then everyone is, in fact, protected. It is, at least in most cases, the best practice.
This week, the Prime Minister declared that as a country acting collectively, and I quote, we have done what very few countries have been able to do. We have stopped the wave of devastation. But even so, and despite that undoubted achievement, the COVID-19 challenge isn't over yet. It's so important we understand that. We have to get this right. And the balancing act is this.
If I could distill it down into one concept that we are pursuing in New Zealand, it is simple, and it is this: kindness.
America is governed by Americans. We reject the ideology of globalism, and we embrace the doctrine of patriotism.
In the face of isolationism, protectionism, racism, the simple concept of looking outwardly and beyond ourselves, of kindness and collectivism, might just be as good a starting point as any. So let's start here, with the institutions that have served us well in times of need and will do so again.
These are moments when New Zealanders respond really, really well. We are community-minded people. We do what's in the best interests of the people around us. I know that that will be the way that New Zealanders are approaching COVID-19. Focus of that package will be just the total response, but particularly I know people will be interested in what we're looking to do to try and cushion the blow that many businesses will be feeling.
When they started noticing the first case of community transfer, they clamped down, immediately went from level 2 to level 4 in 2 days. And we've been in pretty much complete shutdown for now almost 2 and a little bit more weeks, planning to do it for another 2 weeks. They've seen their cases go down, and they hope to stamp out the remaining cases. They've had a beautiful system, one which I think should be a model for others to copy.
We withdrew from the Human Rights Council.
Oh my God.
And we will not return until similar reasons the United States provide no support and recognition to the International Criminal Court. As far as America is concerned, the ICC has no jurisdiction, no legitimacy, and no authority, and no authority.
Even though you have no authority, thankfully, over casinos. So you don't believe there should be any social distancing? You don't believe that this is
Of course I believe there should be. Of course. That's up to them to figure out. I don't know anything about building a casino. I am not a private owner. That's the competition in this country. The free enterprise, and to be able to make sure that what you offer the public meets the needs of the public. Right now, we're in a crisis health-wise, and so for a restaurant to be open or a boutique to be open, they better figure it out. That's their job.
I mean, how is that
Know
safe?
what it sounds?
New Zealand remains committed to continue to do our part to building and sustaining international peace and security, to promoting and defending an open, inclusive, and rules-based international order.
Of course, feeling this blow stronger after the announcement on Saturday. What was it that changed, that made you make this tough and drastic decision?
We have to prioritise New Zealanders' health. If we do that successfully, we lessen the blow to our economy at the same time.
After strict rules came in for most international travellers, some appear oblivious or are outright refusing.
Also illegal not to self-isolate, but who's going to catch me?
We asked another traveller.
I don't know, honestly. It depends if I get sick, obviously.
Based on universal values, to being pragmatic, empathetic, strong, and kind.
Which I think should be a model for others to copy.
But is to protect others. And then, of course, if everybody's...
Real gratitude and authentic assessment. It's not just about you. Shutting down the economy is not worth one death. Well, it is, because it could be you. That's what empathy is. It's what guides our moral compass. How did these big Fortune 500 companies get the money meant for smaller businesses that don't have access to funds? They interpreted the wording differently. Ruth Chris said that because they have less than 500 employees at each restaurant, they should be included in this. And banks okayed it because they can charge higher fees for these bigger loans. Less work overall, right? It's gotta be a team effort. Come on, let's rally. That's another PTSD. Don't
then everyone is in fact protected.
So let's start here, with the institutions that have served us well in times of need and will do so again.
We withdrew from the Human Rights Council.
Oh my God.
And we will not return until real reform is enacted.